Okay. Yeah, it's okay, very okay.
Oh my god, I'm not kind of power bank. Can you see your power bank here?
Every power bank.
You did charge, right?
You did like passing.
If you just power this thing,
2%.
phone to need a plug, I mean, this your thing to carry you through.
But you need to get plug. 60 something. It's that. This taste.
This is all you need now.
Yeah?
This is all you need.
Yeah, sure. Alright, we are live. We are live. Let's know those that are online. So that we are live already. So let's wait for others, right? If you are here, just say hi, good evening, just on the chat box. Alright, Sir Chief, I don't know your name, please. What's your name? What's your name? Alright, please, Sir Chief, what's your name? Let me know your name. Let's wait for other persons to join quickly. They're just still here and others. Okay, your name is Kingsley. You're welcome, Kingsley. Please, as you are here right now, what I want you to do for me is to just copy the link, okay, and repost it quickly. We're going to be waiting for some persons to join for like, let's say 5 minutes. All right, 5 minutes. My intention is that even though it's just one person I'm talking to, all right, if just one person's question I'm answering, I'm okay with it. If I'm answering one person's question, I'm okay with it. And if it is two persons, I'm okay with it. All right, I would know that I have actually concluded by doing justice to the reason why this meeting was being held today. Okay, so we just have just two persons or one person, only you, Kingsley, and JC here too. All right, so please, Kingsley, as we wait for other persons, you sent me your question on my DM. My messages on WhatsApp are on disappearing messages, so I tried looking for it today, I couldn't see it. So can you just retype it for me, please, if you don't mind? Just yeah, thank you for reposting. Thank you, Kingsley, for reposting. Now, Kingsley, what I want you to do for me is to just help me repost. Retype your question. You sent me your question on my DM few days ago, and I was very busy. I couldn't answer your question because I was choked up with other activities. So I felt doing this now is very much important. Like, it's very much important. So just retype your question as we wait for other persons. Thank you very much. Let me just do justice by just reposting on other platforms before I come back. Reposting quickly. Okay, so I want to welcome those that are here now. If you can hear me, say loud and clear on the comment section. Okay, if it's only your question I will attend to today, Kingsley, I think I'm okay with it because I want to show some persons how special they are. Okay, it took me time, it took me days to prepare for this, and I'm looking forward to make sure it's not just going to be happening only today. Okay, we'll be doing this subsequently. All right, so yeah, you can hear me, right? So I will be making sure that subsequently you'll be getting updates from me like this, where I answer questions that has to do with digital skills and all of that. Okay, so quickly now, for the fact that some persons are here already, I will start by talking about digital skills and my experiences and how I started, okay, and how it has been helping me. All right, so I'll start by that. So I will answer your question secondly, and if there's any other question, I will do justice to that, and we'll be done for tonight. Is that okay? If you can hear me, say I can hear you. If you can hear me, say I can hear you. All right, let's continue. Now, the reason why I am so intentional about digital skills, the reason why I'm so intentional about people going out there to make sure that they are doing something for themselves, is because I've checked it out and I saw that the way the economy is going right now, if you do not have anything you're doing that has to do with you offering value, it means that it will take a long time for you to have a stable stream of income. Yes, it will take a very long time. Now, the reason why I was so intentional about digital skills was because when I finished my WAEC, my school, I was done with school as of then, and I wrote WAEC. The first WAEC I wrote, I failed English, and of course, you know, if you fail English, there is no way you would go to any institution of your choice. Do you understand? So it was time for me to start doing something that will make me get money to pay for the school fees. Sorry, the WAEC fee rather now. For the other one I want to write. So I had to go to work outside, selling stuffs for people. So what I sell in particular as at then was, I was selling chairs. Alright? I was selling chairs for one woman like that, and monthly she pays me 8,000 naira. And I was open to this, and I started saying that if you don't have anything to offer in this world that you are, people will leverage on you. People will leverage on the fact that, the only thing you have to offer is just to sit for them and assess their products, how people come and how people buy. Do you understand? And all of that. They don't care if you are doing well, or if you have a very tangible skill you are working on already. They don't care. They don't care if you are planning to go to school or not. Do you understand? So I worked with the woman for few months, and I had to use the money to pay for my school fees. The period of time I was there, I started seeing that it is very difficult to be under somebody that is leveraging on the fact that you don't have a skill, or you don't have something very tangible to offer. All you got to do is just to sit down, sell products for them, month end they pay you. Now, this kind of skill, I don't know if it's a skill. It is not demanding. Do you understand? If you continue that way, a time will come, the person will say, I don't need your service anymore. You can just leave. Just leave. Do you understand? And that will be all. I don't need your service anymore. Go. Somebody else will come. Do you understand? And it will become of you that you'll be the one that will be at stake. You'll be the one that will be at stake. Why? Because you are leaving that job without any tangible skill to offer to your society out there. So all you still want to do is to sit back there and still wait for another chance to go and sell product for somebody and get paid. Now, I want you to change your perspective towards digital skills and having something to offer. 2024 is gone already. 2025 is coming. And if you do not make plans now and do what you ought to do now, people will still keep leveraging on the fact that you don't have anything to offer. Do you understand? So I stayed there for a few months and was like, I told myself, now you need to come to the point whereby you tell yourself, I cannot be under anybody anymore. I want to start working on myself. Do you understand? This is the time I need to start working on myself. What do I need to do? How do I need to do it? Because I cannot continue with the fact that somebody will be there telling me, hey, go there, go here, and I'll come to my place of work by 8 a.m. and the person will be like, why are you coming now? You are late and all of that. Go back home. The transport fare, everything whatsoever, the stress and all these things are what you are passing through, just to make sure that you satisfy somebody you are just selling products for. Do you understand? So I told myself, so it starts by you telling yourself, I cannot leverage for little anymore. See, it comes by decision. Whatever you want to do in this life, it comes by you taking decision and standing on your ground that this is what I want to do. Do you understand? See, it's based on mindset. Sincerely, this word mindset, people are saying, some person will be saying it's a motivational word. It's not a motivational word. It is based on mindset. If you settle with a kind of mindset that all I want to do is just to sit down and sell products for people, that is what will become of you. If all you want to do is just to, okay, probably you want to just go to school and start carrying your certificate and start looking for a job all over the town, if that's your plan, that is what your mind will be leveraged on. So when I told myself that I cannot settle for less, I cannot keep working for this woman. As at then, I was done. I collected the money. I rewrote my WAEC. After the WAEC and all of that, I wrote JAMB and I got admission. All these times, I was not really taking digital skills seriously. But then my passion was on graphics design. So it started by you taking decision. That decision of I don't want to settle for less. I don't want to just be that person without any skill. So when you take that decision, the next step is, what do you want to start with? What skill do you want to start with? Do you understand? Because it's far beyond you just saying, wow, I love graphics design. Wow, I love production. I love to see people producing. I love photography. I love videography. I love copywriting. I love content creation. It is far beyond that. It is actually where you can channel your focus on for months. Where can you channel your focus on for months, for years, that you will not shift your focus from? Where do you think what do you think you have passion for so much that you can fix your gaze on it? Learn of it. I have seen people that they came to me and they told me that they want to learn graphics design, and we just started few weeks and they were like, man, this thing is hard. See, whatsoever you don't have passion for, you will not stay in it. There is nothing you are learning that has to do with a digital skill that has not money in it, or that doesn't have money in it. It's all about you just priming yourself to be that expert that you are. Do you understand? So as I said earlier in this very session, I say it starts by you taking decision not to settle for less. At some point, I knew graphic design is where my passion is. I was doing design, but I was not believing in what I do. I was like, who will like what I do? Who will pay me for this? I called it nonsense. Alright? So it will come to a point in your life whereby you'll be like, you did something, or the skill that you are into, you did something and it is so shabby. That is the starting point. So I started with tutorials online. I started with making sure I build on what I got already. So it starts by you doing what? Taking decision. Secondly, what do you have passion for? I have seen people coming to my DM to ask me that, sir, I want to learn a skill, but I don't know the skill I want to learn. That is not a question. I cannot decide for you the kind of skill you want to learn. Do you understand? You should be the one to do that decision yourself. Now, the way you can do it is to make sure that you just probably do a kind of survey or a research on different kind of digital skills. Don't rush it. You can take 3 weeks for this. You can take 1 month for this. Now, just brush through some digital skills you think you have passion for. I mean high-paying skills. Do you understand? Brush through them. Check out the surface of these digital skills. Do you understand? With time, you begin to know the one you have passion for. And when you are done selecting the one you have passion for, then you start building on it. Don't start building on that one and probably few months later you said you are done with this one and you enter another one. It is very good to diversify, but then those doing your skill, like probably you are here today, you are there tomorrow, it will not make you become good in any skill. Do you understand? There are some skills that they are actually aligning with each other, they are complementing each other. With time, you begin to learn those skills. But then for the start, you need to actually do what? Fix your focus and your gaze on one skill. So when you are done selecting that skill, what you need to do is start going for tutorials. See, anything that has to do with that skill online, either on YouTube, either anywhere, any course you see, if it's a free course, go for it. If it means you paying for courses, pay for it. I'm telling you the truth. If you leverage your mind on just depending on just only free things, you will not learn. You will not learn. So when you are done going through some of these courses, keep building on it. Now you now begin to do what? Prime yourself, create brand for yourself. And with then people begins to see what you do and you begin to gradually have audience. Do you understand? So it starts by you taking decision. What decision are you taking today? See, to some persons, their 2025 has started already. Especially me. My 2025 started long time ago. Because I knew that January till this time, there are some things that I actually wanted to achieve that I could not achieve. But that shouldn't allow me now start thinking like, will I be able to achieve them? Or what should I do now? And all of that. I start strategizing and making plans for 2025 from now. Do you understand? So Kingsley, let me just look your question quickly, answer your question so that I can just say other things before we leave this session, okay? Because I think you are the only person that I'm having question on right now. You said, I studied civil engineering, just finished this October. Alright? But I don't really understand any stuff in engineering. Alright? I'm kind of confused, don't know the next step to take to cover my mistakes and better my future. Kingsley, you are still very young. You are still a very young man. A very young man with a bright future. Listen to me very carefully. 90 to 95% of youth that went to school, most of them didn't study the course they applied for. Most of them didn't study the course they wanted to study. Do you understand? So you are not missing it here. And it's not wrong that you actually went to school. Going to school is very much important. It's just because the economy of Nigeria right now has made everything so tiring for everybody that you see youth graduating every year. You just say you graduated October. Some said to be graduating very soon, next year. The next year you will be graduating. So the thing is just that I've come to understand that the government themselves, they cannot help the youth because the youth are too much. Do you understand? Every year. So the highest help that they felt they can help us is just to give us alawi. Do you understand? When we are serving, wherever we are serving, that's the highest help the government felt they could help us with. So Kingsley, you are not wrong going to school. You are not wrong studying engineering. It's a very nice course. And now you're feeling like you don't know anything about it and all of that. Mostly, like me, I studied economics, okay? I just went to school. Most importantly, what happened was that I just read to pass, to just make sure that I am not having carryover. So I'm telling you the truth right now. But then there are some things I'm doing right now that is applicable to my course though. But I will tell you the truth, there is no day I have carried my certificate to any office since when I graduated from school. So see, there is a way you position yourself tonight as I'm talking to you right now. Just follow whatever I'll be saying. And also, you can follow me up on my DM too. Alright? I will still answer your questions. I will personally do video call with you if you're interested, okay? To continue this chat and this call with you, okay? Follow what I'll be saying tonight. Alright? Just follow me quickly. You are not wrong studying engineering course. Alright? You studied already and now you're preparing for service. Yeah. You are not at that verge whereby you are done with service. Do you understand? You are done serving and still yet you don't have any skill. That is the worst part. Because I do tell so many of my friends that any young man that is done serving, what that man is looking for now is money. See, you cannot carry that man to go and learn any skill. If you like, make that skill to be online. If you like, make that skill to be offline. It will be tiring for them. Why? Because they have tested little money that government gave them, which is just 33,000. So now they cannot really see. I don't know how to put it, but they've gone beyond that stage whereby they are supposed to learn a skill. Just imagine a child that is supposed to be in university, or let's say, let me use myself for an example. The way I am right now, imagine I'm in nursery 1. Like I'll be a laughing stock to everybody. Is it normal? It is not. I have gone past that stage of entering nursery 1. It will be tiring for me. Why? Because at this point I cannot be in nursery 1, because what I need to start doing right now is to how I can start making sure I create structure for myself. Of course I'll get married. Of course I'll have family. Of course I want to have my own house on my own. And now it's not the time. And now I want to go to nursery 1. I might go through that process, but then Kingsley, it will be so tiring for me, because I'll be mocked by many persons. Imagine a child of 4 years, 3 years in the same class with me. Do you understand? So now you've gone past that stage, or I've gone past that stage already. So now this stage you are right now is not too late. Just gradually follow what I want to tell you. All right, gradually follow what I want to tell you. Yes, it's not too late. Yes. So what you will do right now is I will give you an assignment. You don't have to be confused. When I saw your question on my DM first, I can still relate, and I can still remember the question you asked, but then I don't want to be assuming. That was why I said you should come back and type in the question. Okay? You don't need to be confused. The assignment I want to give you right now is you study engineering. Leave it. It's just a plus. So that in your CV you add it that okay, you went to so university and you studied engineering. It's a very nice course. Leave it. It's there. It will be on your CV, and it's a plus for you. So what you will do from tonight is this. As I said earlier, go and search for digital skills. Go and search for digital skills. See, I cannot choose for you the kind of skill you will go into. You will be the one to choose for yourself. Go and search for digital skills. We have copywriting, we have content creation, we have videography, we have graphics design. I don't want to select anyone for you. We have cyber security, we have web development, we have UX UI. They are so much. We have ghost copywriters. Do you understand? And if you check LinkedIn, you will see so many people doing well. People of 18, 17, 16 having up to 50 followers, doing very well online. Okay, so your assignment right now is to do what? Go and search for some digital skills. Just brush through them, check out, research, know about them, and then you begin to have passion and love for one. All right, you might have passion for 1, for 2, for 3, but choose one. All right, pick that one and start building on it. If it's a skill I am into, okay, you can reach out to me for it. But if not a skill that I'm into, I will refer you to somebody. Is that fine? So Kingsley, are you with me? Before I continue with your question, if you are with me, say I'm with you, sir. I'm with you. Kingsley, if you are with me, tell me you are with me, so I would continue. All right. So this very session will be is recorded. All right, it will be recorded, and whosoever will be coming in will see whatever happened here. You understand? So now, after you are done looking for that skill, and you've done research on it, and you've picked the one you want, Kingsley, start building on it. Now listen to me very carefully. If the government actually cannot do anything for us, we've decided on our own to start doing things for ourselves. Do you understand? If you go for service, there's what we call Said. You will see a lot of digital skills there. Why are they doing this? Even them, they know. Even them themselves, they are aware that if you are done with school, this government does not have job anywhere to give to you. So they are doing Said. This Said is actually where you learn different kind of skill. Kingsley, don't wait till you go for service before you start learning skill. Start building on one skill now. I cannot choose skill for you.
carry one skill and start building on it. It is not too late. It is not too late. Don't think that you've wasted time, or you wasted time in school. Do you understand? It is not too late. The only way that you feel like you are lagging behind already is when you refuse to start. Do you understand? Yes, when you refuse to start. It all changed for me actually gradually 2019, where I went for a digital skill hub, all right, and there was a large opening in my inner man. There was a large opening. I started doing things online. I never wanted to hear whatsoever anybody will say. Do you understand? Don't be carried away with what people will say. It is good to start big, all right, but then starting small is more preferable. All right. After you have Kingsley, I just felt I should check through your status. All right, and I checked your status one day, and I saw that you are pitching for actually real estate and whatsoever. So I don't know, are you into real estate, or you have passion for real estate? Do you have passion for real estate, or you are into real estate already? Or currently, what skill do you think you want to start with? Currently, what skill do you have passion for? Are you still there? Alright, so the reason why I'm saying this is because whatsoever skill you are having passion for, you need to do what? Learn of it. Alright, you really need to learn of it. Yes. And people need to know you for that skill. Okay. You are into real estate, but then you don't have enough follow-up. Alright. Real estate is actually a good place to start. Okay, real estate is actually a good place to start. Do you understand? But then I don't really know how deep you are into real estate. But I would advise you that whatsoever you want to learn, please don't feel like you know alone. Go online, begin to look for people, begin to look for like minds, that would also be into what you are doing. Do you understand? And try to build relationship with them. Do you understand? There is a way to something, and there is a how to something, to anything. Do you understand? Every successful man actually had a successful man he was following. Do you understand? Every great man actually had a great man he was following. Okay, I want to start graphic design. I will check more on other skills. Okay. Please, I need you to start small, okay? Start with learning a skill. Do you understand? Start with learning a skill. Alright. It's no problem. I told you already to chat me up on my DM. Alright. I will give you enough clarity, because after I posted this session, this Ask Me Anything session, you are the first person that actually sent me question. I don't know, maybe you saw the flyer, but then you are the first person that sent me question. Okay, so you can chat me off for more explanation. But then what I'm trying to say right now is, I want you to learn a skill, like something that you can offer. Do you understand? As value, something you can offer, something you know how to do best. That when somebody calls your name Kingsley, no, this is what Kingsley is good at. Do you understand? So you need to just make sure you just hit it. Make sure it's just one. Do you understand? Real estate is something that you begin to do later on, when you begin to have enough fan base. Do you understand? I actually have a real estate boss that I'm working with. All right, but then it's in Abuja, but then we work on a contract base. I do graphic design for him, for his brand, and I'm using the opportunity to learn about real estate. So I discovered that real estate is another world on its own. Do you understand? So you cannot be pitching a house of 10 million to somebody that is actually still in SS3 or somebody that is still in the university. You cannot be pitching a house of 10 million naira to somebody that is still finding money to buy food. So your contact that you have right now, your audience that you have right now, cannot fit into that skill that you have. All right. So probably with time, when you start with little, as I said, with time, when you begin to have enough fan base, you can still continue to pitch your real estate stuff. All right. Yes. So you do more of how would I put it now? More of promotions. All right. More of run of ads. So now I cannot tell you to start running ads because you don't really have the finance to start running ads. Do you understand? So real estate, we only pay you when you begin to run targeted ads. You understand? Targeted ads, so that when you run the ads, you know that it is reaching people that are of working class. It is reaching people that are interested in having houses. It's reaching people that are targeted to real estate. Do you understand? So for now, like this, even at some point I was posting about on real estate on my status, but I stopped. Why? Because I know my audience. I know how I built my audience. Yes. So I cannot really have any client that will be interested in having a house on my contact list. But I can pitch on my graphic design course. I can pitch on any other course that is actually low ticket courses. Do you understand? So as I said earlier, you do research. Make sure you check up the skill you want to start with. All right. I am very good at doing follow-up. I'll follow you up, and if you feel like my follow-up is becoming disturbing, I'll leave you alone, because you see, you can force a horse to the river, but you cannot force a horse to drink water. You understand? So yeah, Kingsley, that's just the problem. That's just the problem. You cannot pitch real estate products now to your contacts. Do you understand? It's until when you begin to run ads, targeted ads to people that are interested in real estate, then you begin to have clients from that field. Do you understand? So I think I answered your question little here. Okay, don't be confused. You studied engineering, it's a plus for you. Add it up to your CV. Now begin to push forward to learn a digital skill. Do you understand? The way it stands right now, it is only those that have something to offer that won't suffer in this economy. I will tell you the plain truth. Because right now, if you come to somebody's DM and begin to beg for urgent 2K, nobody will accept that they have urgent 2K to give you. I really appreciate, and I will try not to fail myself and you. Thank you very much for that. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much for joining. I think this session was basically for you, because when I was planning for it, I had to just send you a message, and as you can see, just two persons are here, you and the other person. I answered your question. So now you would need to get back to me on the progress of what you've done and the next step you would want to take. You understand? So for now, we'll be ending this session here. If you have any question, just let me know. Just type the question, or probably want to know something about me. I give you the leverage. Just ask me now. All right. All right. If you want to know something about me, you can ask me now. Thank you for staying tuned till now. Okay. It's actually a nice time answering your question, Kingsley. It's a nice time answering your question, and I would want to be of help. All right. The more you come, the more I would want to be of help. All right. So don't keep questions to yourself. Wherever you feel you are confused, don't keep questions to yourself. If you reach out to somebody and the person cannot answer your question, you can do it by reaching out to another person. Do you understand? Life is in phases. What you are facing right now, somebody faced it before you. Do you understand? The level you are in your life right now, somebody was once there. So that person can best answer your question, very well. The person is the best person to answer your question. Do you understand? So don't keep it to yourself. Thank you for joining, and I will be looking forward to another session maybe any other time. If it's not now, probably next year. All right, please. So 2025 have started already. Don't wait till next year. Don't wait till when people are saying Happy New Year. Don't wait till when people are shouting Happy New Year before you feel like it's now New Year for you. Start hitting your target. Start hitting whatsoever you want to hit from now. Start laying plans. Start laying blocks from now. If the skill you want to learn, go and learn the skill. Whatsoever you need to do it now. You got no time at your disposal. Start doing them now. Okay? Thank you for joining, and I think I will end this session here right now, and I'll be looking forward to have another session very soon. Okay? Your responses, your questions will determine whether I will do any Ask Me Anything session. Okay? Yeah. So what will happen is that subsequently, as questions are coming, I'll be putting them down, and those people that ask the question, I will let them know when my next Ask Me Anything session will be coming up. So when next my Ask Me Anything session comes up, all those people that asked questions, I'll just reach out to them, and I'll be answering their question on that session. Do you understand? So it's now fixed on just few set of people already. Okay. So Kingsley, thank you for joining. See you later. Thank you.